Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you all for being here. It is Thursday, May 16th, 2024. So we're going to get started today. A lot happened yesterday during the day, the hours after the show. There was an announcement that Sleepy Joe agreed to do a debate with our President Trump. And we're going to play a little video. So this is the video they put out yesterday. In case you guys didn't see it, let's play it right now.
Hey.
Awesome. So that's on June 27th. So I'm going to stop sharing that. June 27th is when they're going to do the debate. And I know there's a lot of people out there that they're like, why are they doing this? It's going to drag it out. You know, is there really going to be a contest? So there's some people that are upset that they're doing a debate because they also scheduled one for September. But I honestly feel that that one's probably not going to take place. I think they're just doing that. They're just, throwing dates out there. But I don't know about that one. I think that there's going to be a lot of things happening in the meantime before we get to September. So, because we are definitely hoping that our president returns publicly, sooner. Okay, sooner than we don't even want this contest. So I'm right there with you, with some of you that are frustrated about, them doing this. But I am also excited to see this debate. It's going to be hysterical. And it's Trump's personality. He wants to play. So he definitely wants to debate and make Sleepy Joe look as dumb as possible, which is very easy to do. But he's going to have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, why not? It's going to be great. So let's just enjoy as the days go on. And if it does happen to take this whole year and we do have a contest, then whatever, right? We just have to kind of go with the flow. So what else can we can't really do anything about it. So, I feel you. But anyways, let's get through it. I know that Trump also had something that just came out this morning as well. Whoops. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to go on his page and go back to see what he released this morning. So let's go back. Go here. Here it is. Let's see what it is.
Thank you very much. We are going to be, excuse me. We are going to be working with a lot of people over the next couple of weeks. This is finishing up at some point. It'll be finished. Every single review, every legal scholar that I've been able to read said there's no case, there's no crime. It's a disgrace that it was allowed to happen. The judge, as you know, is highly conflicted, like nobody I've ever seen is conflicted. He should not be the judge. He should not be allowed to have anything to do with this case. He should be so far away from this case. Outside, if you take a look, it looks like we're Fort Knox. There's so many police and they don't allow people to come. You're allowed to have friendly protests, but we're not allowed to have anything here. They have more police and more assistant DAs and DAs. I've never seen anything like it. Over what everybody, Alan Dershowitz, everybody said there's no crime here. There's no crime. Jonathan Turley, every single person, Greg Jarrett, Andy McCarthy, look, anyone you want to name, Mark Levin, great lawyer, all of them, great lawyers, great legal scholars. Every single one said there's no crime. The crime is that they're doing this case. This was a case that wasn't going to be done. And then when I announced I was running, they brought it up. They could have done it 7 years ago. This could have been brought 7 years ago. But they wanted it right smack in the middle of election. These are very dishonest people that we're dealing with. But outside, it's like Fort Knox. You can't get within 3 blocks of this place if you're a civilian. And it's a shame what they're doing. What they're doing in terms of suppression and election interference has never been anything like that. The good news is the polls are through the roof. One just came out way up in North Carolina, way up in Georgia, way up in Nevada, way up in Arizona. Overall, way up, leading by 5, 6, 7 points. Crooked Joe Biden, most crooked president we've ever had, the worst president in the history of our country. We have a lot of congressmen and some senators down today, and they're all up in arms over this. They can't even believe it. We have quite a few congressmen. I guess you'll be talking to them in a little while. But I want to thank you very much for coming. At least we're getting the word out, but it's very unfair. I'd like to be in these various states where I should be campaigning like anybody else. This is a Biden trial. This all comes out of the White House and the Department of Justice. This is all them. In fact, a lead person from the DOJ is running the trial. So Biden's office is running this trial. This trial is a scam, and it's a sham, and it shouldn't happen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, so that was very good from our president, Donald J. Trump. He's had it with that court stuff. Even though it's fake trial, it's all stupid. But definitely, he's had it. So yeah, about the debate, I'm very excited for that. It's gonna be fun. So it's a popcorn moment for sure. But hey, let's get into it. I did see earlier before I came on that there's a birthday out there. So happy birthday, Paramjit Patel. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And just for you, I am going to pull an oracle card from AC Layton. So Arnie in the chat, if you are here, you may put your link in the chat about your cards so they know where to find them. But this is the Planetary Elemental Oracle Healing card. So I'm going to pull one since it's your birthday, Paramjit Patel. So anyone that has a birthday, going forward, throw it in the chat before a show. And usually I'll see it and I can do something like this. So it's pretty fun. Let's see. Let's see what the card is for you for your birthday today. Here we go. All right. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so it's beautiful. So here's this side, and look how beautiful. There's the ocean there. I'll put it right there so you can see it, but it's gorgeous. So this is what it says. A compassionate soul is a loving soul. Life has its sufferings and setbacks. Being one of kindness and loving is key to one's spiritual growth. In life, it is to be of love, as love is always the answer, which is so true. And love is the highest frequency. So when we're in that frequency, you can manifest and it will come and it will be. Everything works in the love frequency. So just remember that. But I love that message. So thank you. And happy birthday. I hope it's a great day for you. So cool. So we're also going to get into a lot of different things today, if you didn't notice the thumbnail. So we're going to talk about the 3-letter agency, which I believe you can say now on YouTube because there's so many channels saying it, and they're not in trouble. So that 3-letter agency, the IRS, I'm talking about. So we're going to pull some cards on that, and we're going to look into the food industry. There's a lot of stuff going on, so we want to see whereabouts is the transformation with the food industry. So we're going to get into that. But also President Trump, whatever updates come through, I will refresh his page to see if anything happens, because it's been a theme after I end the morning shows. It's been a theme that there's another thing out that comes out with Trump. So we'll keep our eye on that as we go through the show. We will be pulling cards for the day as well to see what the message is for the collective. So lots of stuff to go over today. Feel free as we go. I'll give you guys a cue. I'll give you the cue for when to enter about your states. Okay, so I have a lot of questions already as banners that you guys previously put in under the video yesterday and in the chat this morning. So thank you all, as well as emails that came through. So I have a lot of questions in my banners already. So save your questions for when I give you a cue. It will be halfway through the show. And then I'll take some Q&A questions from the chat. The first one I'm going to start with is one of my own, because YouTube, yes, I do believe that there's things lifted that I've been talking about. I've been sharing a lot of content on here. and exposures and disclosures and all of that, and haven't gotten in trouble. So knock on wood. Thank you. But also, what about this? I need to know. I have to ask this just for myself and my fellow other influencers out there. Let's see if YouTube is still under the dark control. The only reason why I'm asking this is because the super chats that you guys generously give and the donations as well, they're still taking quite a big percentage of that. So YouTube is still pretty greedy. All right. So I want to know, and that's what's behind me asking about YouTube. Is it still under the dark control? So also that being said, my Venmo information, because I'm going to switch to a Venmo tip jar or super chat jar or whatever instead, because I am sovereign and I don't like that they have to take everything. So here we go. And it's not fair to all influencers. Influencers, you know, we do this for a living. This is our way of supporting ourselves to keep carrying on the channel. So it's not really fair. But let's ask the question. First question, is YouTube still under the dark control? Here we go. We have the star card. So it's going through a rebirth because the star card that's pretty much what it is. It's a rebirth. We do have the Fool card. There's a new beginning coming. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Fives in numerology would be a change. So that pretty much answers my question. And it does make sense because as you guys have seen, I've been very risky. I've been sharing clips from Instagram and YouTube from Tucker's channel, as long as it's from Tucker Carlson's channel, and as long as it's from our President Donald Trump's channel, the official ones, I don't get in trouble. So I find that pretty cool, you know? So that's what I've been doing. And Instagram too. I've been sharing it all. And saying stuff. I've been saying a lot of words that previously I would be like, oh no, can't say that, you know? So it's pretty crazy. So it does make sense. So it's under transformation, but man, they need to fix the financial part of it so that we don't lose our influencers, because doing this for a living, and if influencers aren't, you know, they're not really making what they should be making, then they may just go away and drop off. So interesting. But yeah, it looks like it's under transformation for a new beginning. I like it. That's great. All right. Well, that explains a lot and why I've gotten away with a lot. So very cool. But yeah, let's get into it with the other questions here. So this one came in. We're going to discuss a little bit, and I'm going to share first before we pull cards. I want to share screen with a few things. So specifically in California, I believe it's Emeryville, California. I'm going to try to find where I have it here. There's a lot of, here we go. So there's this city. Let me share screen. Emeryville, California, but this is a city of its own inside Emeryville, California, that is all about the lab-created meats and all of the terrible poisonous processed foods. So this is all those buildings that you see there, that's what they do, and they are connected to Hong Kong, China. So a lot of it is all corrupt. It's got to be. It's very dark. So in some states, as we've seen, I'm also going to share screen. This is an older video when Tucker was still on Fox News. It's older, and it will say how long it was ago. Let me just find it real quick. Here it is. So we're going to watch this real quick. I believe this was 2 years ago. All right, so we want to know the current information. If these labs, these artificial, terrible food labs, are they all taken out? Because we saw a couple years ago that some were. So we're going to find out what the current update is. But let's watch this. This is a couple years ago, but here we go.
Moments before we went to air tonight, a plane apparently crashed at a General Mills plant, a food plant in Covington, Georgia. 6 tractor trailers were reportedly on fire. We're seeing pictures from the scene right now. This is the second time in a week that something like this has happened. On April 14th, the plane crashed into the Gem State Processing in East Idaho. What's going on here? Well, the story gets weirder. Food processing plants all over the country seem to be catching fire. This happened, of course, but this is a lot of industrial accidents at food processing facilities. At the same time, the president's warning us about food shortages. They're getting hit by planes and catching fire. What is going on here exactly? Jason Rance hosts a radio show in Seattle and joins us.
All right. Well, hold on a second. So we're going to pull cards on that and see what is the current activity going on, and are they all gone? Why is Emeryville, California still active? Why are they still making the lab grown meat and all of that? It's pretty sick. So before I pull, I want that. Yeah, I want this energy as well. So let's listen to this.
California. It's right next to San Francisco. Pixar is there. There's an IKEA and a pretty good mall. And this place, a high-tech factory for cultivated meat. This is Uma. He's the founder and CEO of Upside, and we hear he's a blast at birthday parties.
I grew up in a meat-eating family, loved eating meat.
All right, so let's pull some cards on this. I'm going to hold up the screen here. So the food labs, have they all been taken out? Well, we know that one hasn't been. But let's see, for the most part, where do we stand with the food labs? Here we go. The Five of Cups. So that is a demonstration of loss, this card. All right. Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. So there's still quite a few out there. But it is showing that some are gone, which we know that for a fact. We just saw it on the 2 years ago, that video with Tucker. Here's the Tower card. So yes, they will be taken out. Eventually, all of them will be gone. And we have collaborations in reverse. So they're losing power for sure. So they're still cleaning all this up. And that makes sense because there's still a lot of foods out there that are not good for us. And a lot of other countries ban them. Like all the candies, like the candies made by Mars and all of those different brands out there of junk food. In different countries, they're not even available. They're illegal to have. But here in the US, they're still on the shelves. So we definitely know that it's not cleaned up yet. But what my cards are showing for the food labs, it does look like it's in process. They will be all taken out. But currently, we still have that Seven of Cups, so there's still quite a few out there. What I want to ask is it the blue states? Is it the real dirty, dark, democratic states, such as California? Are those the places that still need to be taken out? Let's take a look. Three of Swords, Two of Swords. Notice how dark it turned? And now we have the Ten of Wands. Completion is on the rise, like that's going to happen, but it's in the future. Okay, so past, present, future. So the Two of Swords, it's still in the dark, those states, the blue states. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Strength card, the Two of Wands. It will be moving in a new direction. So transformation is underway. Overall general answer here. Transformation is underway. Yes, blue states are more corrupt with the food labs. And then we have the Two of Wands. We're moving in a positive direction for humanity, for the food industry. But let's move forward. So we got that information. Let's move forward. I have some other questions that came in. Now about the food poisoning that I'm talking about and that you guys all are aware of, but this is mostly for the new people that are coming across the channel as well, that don't know about this, and they're still going to McDonald's and they're still going to Chick-fil-A, which I'm going to share a little bit of that too. We're going to pull cards on Chick-fil-A and their secret recipe and just in general, okay? Yes, I know Trump went there and he bought a bunch of chicken and milkshakes. But even our President Trump, I don't think he's aware of how dangerous these foods are. So we'll get into that. But first, let's talk about the food processing, the poison in most products, in most foods. You have to be very careful. And we're going to talk about the labeling too. I believe I had a question from Arnie, Ascent from Within, about the food branding and the labeling. So we're going to ask about that too. But let's start here with Ricky Green's question about the food poisoning. I'm talking about the aspartame. I'm talking about all of those terrible things, even those tricky words you can't pronounce. They're dangerous. They're bad, and a lot of it is linked to very nasty stuff, dark stuff. So let's just take a look. Where are we at regarding poisonous ingredients that are disguised in the ingredients? And different generations, like our older crowd, right? They weren't aware of all this back in the day. They didn't read labels. They bought what was good. They bought what their mom would cook with because they're making the same recipes, you know? So it's really sad to see, but this is, you've got to, you know, and then you read the labels and it could be just all a lie. So who do we trust? What do we do, right? So we're going to kind of get into that too. So here we go about the food poisoning, the poisonous ingredients. Will this still be in all the foods? Are we going to have to still filter through everything when we go to the store? Here we go. Devil card. So it's still out there, and we know this because we see it. We see it out there. Here's the 9 of Swords. It looks like with the 9 of Swords, see, this is making and causing diseases, which we know that. That's what all these ingredients are intended to do, to cause disease, because it gives more money to the doctors and everybody. It creates more money. So, and they get you addicted. So here's the Moon card. It's still a thing, unfortunately. It needs to be all redone. We have the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. It's going to take a while to get all of them, to get all of those products away and banned. So we're still looking at quite a while. It's a while away. It's in the future. But the current activity right here, it's still causing a lot of health issues. It's still in a dark place when we're talking about ingredients in our food. And those products are still available. So pay attention to the Moon card. That's the illusion. You know, it may say organic or natural, but then have other crap in the ingredients. So pay close attention. If it says organic, don't just grab it and say, oh, it's great. It's probably all clean. No, you've got to read behind it, okay? Behind those ingredients. And most dry foods and most frozen foods are all bad. They're all bad. They're all processed and bad. So most of them. The Moon card. So that's pretty much the strongest part of this, and that Devil card. So it's still corrupt. It's still bad. But we need to be very close. We need to closely look at everything that we consume. All right. Definitely. So let's keep moving here. Let's go about the labeling. Let's pull on that. So from Ascend from Within, will food branding name changes occur? So will they eventually change the food branding? The food deceiving labels, will that end? And if so, can we have a zodiac time frame? Here we go. Death card. Wow, that's perfect to get. So that is an ending. That's transformation. Here we go. Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a good sign for a new beginning after a transformation. So I'm liking this. So yes, it is going to go away. We have the 8 of Swords. They're trying to get it under control. Ace of Cups. So our outcome, the future, past, present, and future. I pulled 2 for the present. But the present is there is a new beginning on the horizon. 8 of Swords is they're trying to get it under control. And then the outcome, our future, is the Ace of Cups, fulfillment, success. So yeah, there will be. It's going to be better. It just takes time, just like everything else. They have to clean up every department that affects our lives. We have to realize that, and that takes a lot of time. You know, the government, the courts, the court system, the food system, everything, transportation system. They're going to do that too. We're going to have new technology. We're going to be able to fly someday. You know, like there's so much that they have to clean up, and there's so much exposure that needs still to be done. So that is why it is all taking a long time, unfortunately, but it is. So, And then we've got the meat department. We got the meat created lab meat. It's terrible. And they're trying to convince people that it's good because it doesn't affect animals, but they still put animal byproduct in it. So it makes no sense and it's disgusting. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to skip ahead a little bit and I'm going to share something. And this hopefully will help some out there that don't even know about this, about the meat and all of that. So here's something. Also, let's address this. So this is about like dry products, like your seasonings, all of that stuff. This is about Parmesan cheese specifically right here. It doesn't contain Parmesan cheese at all. So you remember all those little seasonings your mom would buy and her cupboard is full of them, right? It's not even, and it's not anyone's fault. It's just they weren't aware. They weren't aware, and they just assumed because their mom bought it, they're going to buy the same thing. So here we go. I'm going to share screen, and we're going to watch a little bit of this. I don't think there's much, but here we go.
There was no one brand that stood out as completely safe.
Wow, so we can't eat anything.
I guarantee you, anytime a product can be passed off as something more expensive, it will be. It's that simple.
Counterfeits, dilution, substitution, and mislabeling. Food fraud not only harms consumers' wallets, it puts their health and safety at risk.
We might not know the overall impact of food fraud because so much of what fraudsters do is hidden from us and has been for centuries.
Some estimates say food fraud affects at least 1% of the global food industry, at a cost as high as $40 billion a year, according to the Food and Drug Administration.
Grocery Manufacturers of America estimated that 10% of the commercially available food in the United States is adulterated. That's 1 in 10. It means if you're not on that 8-item or less checkout line, you've got something in your cart when you leave the supermarket that's probably bogus.
Here's how and why.
All right, so that's just a little bit. And see, as you can see, some exposure is coming out for those people. And I'm surprised because, you know, that's on one of those channels that we hate. But they're letting me play this on YouTube and I'm getting away with it. So there is a lot of disclosures coming out about the food. So it's something we need to also expose to and circulate the information. But yeah, it's even in your seasonings. So pay attention to all of that, everything. And I mean everything. So that is why I strongly suggest to get clean supplements, you know, because we can't really trust the food industry, but what we can trust, and I'm going to hold it up, and I know I hold it up every day, but I'm always going to, because I am a proud supporter of health and nutrition. So Ascent Nutrition is who I'm speaking of. So I'm going to hold it up. I don't currently have, hold on one second. So for those of you that are new and you're like, how do I get clean, healthy supplements? The cleanest, the purest is Ascent Nutrition. So, and you can go to my website, arcanashores.net, and order straight through hitting shop, and it links all of my links from Ascent. So all of it. Cleanest coffee, it's pure, doesn't have any of the metals in it and the mold. All the coffee out there, if you're going to talk about health food, all of the coffee out there, everything, especially Starbucks, especially them, McDonald's, all of it. Everything on the shelf is dirty, moldy, and disgusting. So Ascent coffee, you can't go wrong. It's pure and it's clean, as well as all these beautiful supplements. So I really encourage all of you out there, this is what we need to put in our bodies and to keep ourselves healthy and strong, not the junk that's currently out there. Because we know for sure that that is pure and clean from Ascent. So there you go. But let's keep on this. I want to show a screen also about, I'm going to go here about this in case you guys didn't know. Most of you know, but look, the exposure is out there. It is available. And this is ABC, which is crazy, but here it is. I'm glad to see it. Here we go.
Cultivated meat to be sold to the public for the first time.
So that's where it all starts, just a few cells.
2 cultivated meat producers now getting the green light to begin commercially selling their chicken, not raised on a farm, but in a facility. The meat is grown using real animal cells and large bioreactors fed with nutrients. I recently got a tour of California-based Upside Foods, the nation's first and largest cultivated meat producer.
You're making chicken in there.
Yeah, so if you look at this is approximately a 200 plus liter tank. And we take cells from a chicken or an egg. It takes 2 weeks to grow the equivalent of one chicken, 1,000 chickens, or 100,000 chickens.
So you're saying in this factory, you can make more meat faster and cleaner than an average farmer?
Well, ultimately, yes.
The company says cell-cultivated meat could help feed the world's booming population using a fraction of the land and water of animal farming and help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Many experts say more study is needed.
Disgusting. That's all I gotta say. But it's out there, so it's all the meat. The meat isn't even real. Most of the meat is sent to China and sent back. It's still happening. It's not good. So I see some questions in the chat. Now, Purdue, I know you guys have been asking a few times. Purdue is one of the worst that you can get out there. It's very, very corrupt. I'm not even gonna pull cards on it. It's not clean. It's not clean eating. It's very corrupt, very bad. I definitely know that for sure. But all of you out there, yeah, you guys can throw some questions in there about the food industry for sure. But yeah. Yes, about coffee. I see some coffee chat in there. Yep, all the coffee. It's every brand on the shelf is mold. They have mold growing inside of it. When they package it, it's not clean. It's not pure. And then you're creating metals. You hold on to the metals. Your body holds on to that metals, mold, parasites. It's disgusting. But yeah, I know it's a topic that, Michelle E, for sure. It's a topic that I think needs to be talked about more because there's still, when I hate going to the grocery store, it's one of my worst things. I just hate it. But I notice in everyone's cart, and I would never say anything, but I mean, when you're in line, you can't help to notice what they're buying. And they're buying Cheetos, they're buying the Coca-Cola still. It's just, oh my gosh, if they only knew. So it's sad, but it's still happening. Connie Phillips, make your own nuggets. The chicken nuggets are very bad as well. Yes, the plastic is in all the foods. Some of the foods also, yep, I see it in the chat, contain blood from different types of things. I won't really get into that, but it's true. Just be so careful. Mr. Prinsby, and thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Mr. Prinsby, so he's awesome. Good for you. 25 years not eating meat. So that's amazing. So very good. That's very healthy. Very healthy. We weren't intended to eat meat. We weren't. We were supposed to eat the plants and the vegetables. We were not created to eat meat. We were not. It's just not good for our system, and it's not good for animals. This is a good point. Diane Alexander, take ivermectin once a week for parasites. Very, very good advice. That's a good one. Yes, very good. Yeah, throw some information in there for each other. So you guys are going to learn from each other. It's very helpful. Allison, that's awesome. 50 years vegetarian. Very good. Connie Phillips, good point. The baby food, the worst ever. Make your own. Let's pull cards on that. Let's see. Because I still see it on the shelves. I remember when my little niece was a little baby. I had to go to the store for my mom and pick up a few things. And I'm like, oh my gosh, all this stuff is terrible. Because the baby food shelves, full of it, Gerber especially, is the worst you could give a little baby. So let's take a look. Will the baby food be cleaned up? Here we go. Because it's still on the shelves. Still there. Those teethers, I remember those teethers, those little treats for the little ones. Terrible. It's plastic. They put plastic in the ingredients. So anyways, here we go. Let's see about the baby food, the future of baby food. We're using the gold cards. Here we go. Two of Pentacles. Well, that's not a good sign. That's not even a straight up answer. It's very wishy-washy. It's an unbalanced energy. We have the Fool card, so new beginnings on the horizon. 7 of Pentacles. So from the past products are still available. The World card, endings and new beginnings. So that's a good outcome because that means they will end this cycle of the toxic, poisonous foods and then have a better future for the baby food industry. So it looks like it's going to go through a transformation, but it hasn't yet. I know that for a fact because it's still on the shelves. Not cool. But anyways, so let's shift gears a little bit. Ascend from within. Thank you for the information. Ivermectin cures 96% of cancers. I said it on YouTube. You're not really supposed to say that word, in the past, but I am now. So it's a man-made parasite. Yes, it is. They thank you, Rothschilds and Rockefellers, for that one. Creators of the pharma industry. Yes. See, that is true, accurate information. Thank you, Ascend from Within, for sharing that. Yep, Coca-Cola is not good. It is used as a pesticide. I pulled cards on that before. Let's do it again. Is it? Here we go. Queen of Swords. Yep, definitely is. Connie Phillips, I think you are the Queen of Swords, actually. That would fit you very well. And Strength card, look, confirmation. So, yep, Coca-Cola used, even the Diet Cokes, all the diet ones too. They're all bad, all of them. Microwaves, Mr. Prinsby, good one. So a dear friend of mine taught me a lot about this a while ago, a long time ago, about microwaves and what it does. That's another cancer creator. The waves, the frequency waves from the microwave and what it's doing to your food, it's terrible. So good for you that you never used it and you never liked it because it's very bad for us. Very. But hey, let's change topics because the Gemini in me, I want to change topics. So let's shift gears over to your homelands. So now you can ask questions about where you are. We're going to start and we're going to take a little trip real quick to Spain. So let's go to Spain. That was one that was requested earlier. Let's see, where's my picture? Beautiful Spain. So let's pull cards on Spain. I have it as a banner as well. Let me delete some of these old ones here. All right, so about Spain from 11 Melisande. She wants to know about Spain. So here we go. What is the current energy of Spain? It's so beautiful there. That's somewhere I would love to go someday. Gorgeous. Here we go. So here we go. What is the past, present, and future of Spain? King of Pentacles. So I'm going to share screen with the cards. So the King of Pentacles. So that's the past. So under control of your leader there. So the leader in full control. You do have the 10 of Cups in the present. So things are looking better for the families. That's very good for the people. 7 of Cups. You guys are going to have a lot of, so this is a lot of different changes happening here. Let me ask if you guys are going to have a new leader. Is there someone that's going to be in better control to really help the people of Spain? Here we go. Wow. Ace of Swords. So definitely it's something having to do with your leadership is changing in order to help the people, the families and the people, to make things more, I guess it's more affordable, and it's something about possibly the schools, education. That's what's coming to me. So that's interesting. Very good for Spain. Thank you so much for your question, Melisande, for sure. So let's see. I just have to get over that. Go back to banners. Let's see what else I have here in the previous, before I started the show, the previous comments I put up here. So we're going to go ahead and answer those, and then I'll check the chat for your current questions. But we're going to go to Divine Miss 4284. We're going to Victoria, British Columbia. And also going to check on David Eby. Home cards. Here we go. Victoria, British Columbia. Wow, you guys have the Emperor. Beautiful. Temperance. So you guys are coming into more of a balanced position. 7 of Pentacles, changing from the past. So the present is balanced. You guys are kind of at your halfway point there. The Emperor. Let me get more information about your leader, British Columbia. We have the 4 of Swords. The 9 of Swords. So this was about your leader there in British Columbia. It looks like it's going to be changing because, as you can see, the leadership there is not going very well. Then we have the Moon card. So something corrupt and deceiving has gone on there. So I believe that leader is going to be taken out. Has their leader been taken out? Yes or no? The Sun card. Yep. There you go. So that's for Victoria, British Columbia. Now, David Eby. So David Eby, let's pull cards on him. Five of Wands. He's conflicted. Oh, 7 of Swords. He's very corrupt then. He's a liar. We got the Magician next to 2 other negative cards here showing being a thief. And lots of corrupt. So things aren't adding up, and I think he got caught doing something. So not very good there. So thank you so much, Divine Miss 4284. There you go. Let's take a look. I'm going to go back to my banners. These were previously sent through email and through comments under the videos. So feel free, whenever I end a show, go ahead and write your questions or requests for show topics down below the video, because this channel is all for you guys. Arcana Shores has always been, since day one, designed for the people. So it's all about you guys. What you want to see, what you want is all that you're going to get. So here we go. From Neomid 9768, when will the bioweapon labs close? So this kind of goes along with the questions we've already asked, but let's ask for a zodiac time frame. When will the bioweapon labs close? So this bioweapon labs, this goes for the food, and this also goes for what we talked about yesterday regarding Lyme's disease. So those labs that create those genetically engineered bugs, mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, all that stuff. So let's take a look. When will all of the labs, bioweapon labs, close? Here we go. 5 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So I'm looking for a zodiac time frame. We have more Pentacles, so it's during an Earth sign. Our next Earth sign would be, I believe, Virgo, coming up later in the year. Let's see. Is it this year, 2024? 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So it's showing us that this year in 2024, those are going to be done away with. So that's good to see. It says yes for 2024. 8 of Cups is of walking away, but also of going away. Okay. So I like that. It's a good answer. Thank you so much, Nathan Elder, for your super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. So let's keep moving here. I have some more banners to hold up. From Tom Ryder 30. Oregon has mail-in balloting for over 20 years. Is it under the white hat control now? So let's take a look. I'm going to switch up the cards too. So let's see for Oregon. Is it under white hat control now? Here we go. Here's the Moon card. So not quite yet. Temperance, that's good. It's showing us it's coming into a balance here. 8 of Pentacles, it's in progress, so they're working on it. Queen of Wands. So the very near future, because the Queen of Wands is our fire energy, we have fire coming up soon. After Gemini, then we have Cancer, but then we have Leo. So I would say later, in the summer. Yeah, definitely. It's under white hat control, yes, but they're still trying to, as you can see with the 8 of Pentacles, they're still working on making it perfect for what's underway. That's what it looks like. So great question. Thank you so much, Tom Ryder 30. Now we're going to move to, this is from Vernay, step 8290. Is it true that mortgages will be wiped out? Yes or no? And I'll ask for a zodiac time frame. So we want both. Will mortgages be wiped out? Here we go. Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is a yes. It's a little bit slow moving, but it is a yes. Then we have the 8 of Wands. Current position, the present moment here. 8 of Wands, so taking action. Yes, it's coming. Queen of Swords. Air energy, fire energy, and water there. So let me ask, zodiac time frame. When will mortgages be wiped out? Here we go. 6 of Cups, so more water. Then we have the Hanged Man, Enlightenment, and the Hierophant. Now I have to ask, is this for 2024? Yes or no? 5 of Cups would be a no. Is it with 2025? Yes or no? 5 of Pentacles, so there's a change there. It would be a yes because there's a change coming. 5s in numerology is change. 9 of Wands is waiting. So that leaves me the impression, now we've got the 6 of Pentacles coming through. There is a lot of earth energy, and we had water previously for 2025. So I do believe it's earlier in the year. We do have the 6 of Pentacles, which is about generosity and giving, as you can see, is giving to the people, giving back, because the ones in the picture here, the illustration, are in need. So just like Americans here, we're all kind of in the same boat with that, right? So yes, it is going to happen, but it's looking like 2025 at these cards right here. And I asked very directly. So with the 9 of Wands, is it going to be quick in 2025? It doesn't look that way. It looks like we're going to know about it, and we're going to know that it's happening, publicly know about it, but it looks like there will be a wait, okay? But it definitely is a yes. Great question, though. Thank you, Verna, step 8290. Now we're going to get one more from, well, actually, we have a couple more, sorry. So not that one, this one. From Linda Venema. So this goes back to the presidential topic. So we're going to just ask it. I know I've asked it a few days ago, but will the presidential contest voting happen this fall? Yes or no? So is it really going to happen? Here we go. Yes or no? 8 of Pentacles. So it looks like it's underway. We have the Queen of Wands coming back. Moment of truth. The outcome. Oh, 5 of Swords in reverse. Well, that's a good sign, because that means it's not going to be stolen and it's not going to be corrupted. But it is going to happen. So here we go. Devil card. The Empress. See, it's a rebirth from the darkness, from all the dark corruptness of the evil, bad, dark hats. There's a rebirth here with the Empress. 2 of Wands. New direction. Also, the 3 of Wands. It's like when your ships are coming in. So in relation to the question, it's our president is coming in. So we're good. But yeah, it's happening. But I do feel that our President Trump wants it to happen. I mean, I feel like he does. So let's just roll with it. Whatever. At this point, we've waited this long, so let's just go. Right? There's no reason to get all upset about it and all fight or flight mode over it. Just let it be. Here's another one From Salat 22, when will the IRS be announced as over publicly? So we want a zodiac time frame of an announcement to repay Americans. Plus, we want a public knowledge of when they're over. So let's start there first. So zodiac time frame. When will this 3-letter agency, IRS, be announced that it's over? Here we go. Zodiac time frame. King of Cups, the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, lots of earth. So 2 earth and 1 water. So let's see, is it for 2024? Will we hear this announcement that they're done and over in 2024? We have the Moon card. We have the Death card, Scorpio, plus some more water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's looking like Scorpio. Then we have the Star card. The Star card is Aquarian, so that would be January 2025, unfortunately. But it's okay. Time is moving very fast. So with the Moon card, the Death card, it is going to be announced. We have a couple of time frames here, though, as you can see. So we have Scorpio and Aquarius. Now, the Earth energy, I'm going to go back here. So the Earth energy, the Empress does symbolize rebirth, abundance, beauty, home, family, all of that. Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like this is more about helping the people, helping humanity, helping the families, especially with the King of Cups there. It's a fatherly energy too. So family, also King of Cups could also be showing us the good leadership that's coming underway to help the people. The Aquarian card is humanitarian rebirth as well. The Death card is Scorpio, transformation. The Moon card, Pisces energy, an illusion. So an illusion, but also higher power, higher abilities. So I do feel if I had to place a bet, and this is poker, I would say Scorpio season, you will hear of an announcement that they're over. Now we need a zodiac time frame of an announcement to repay Americans. Here we go. Zodiac time frame of an announcement to repay Americans. Here we go. We have the Strength card, Leo. We have the 10 of Cups. Just going to roll with the 10th month, October. And it's water. I mean, 10 of Cups is water. So here we go. Wow. 7 of Swords showing the corrupt stealing. The three-letter agency stealing from the American people. So for that zodiac time frame, I'm going to roll with Leo season, just based on what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing here in the cards. So by Leo season, the end of July and August is Leo season for that announcement. So it's looking good. It is looking good, and it's looking like 2024 for that one. For the announcement, that is. Let's see. I guess that's all for my banners. Now let me go into the live chat, and I'm going to take some questions from the live chat now. Shout out to you, Lisa Victoria. Thanks for being here. And let's see. Here's one from Tony. Is Oregon actually a red state, but manipulated to show it to be a blue state? Now, I know there's a lot of good, we've got a lot of our red Trump fans out there in Oregon. So yeah, it's not all blue. So let's see, is it just manipulated and they're just saying that it's blue? So here we go. Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so it is a yes. They are manipulating Oregon and pretending it's a blue state, but it's not. So yeah, you're right on about that. 6 of Pentacles. So in numerology, a 6 is over the change of the 5. So I think it's they're gonna change that. It's not gonna be known as a blue state anymore. No. So very cool. Good question. Thank you so much. Let's see. Lisa Ray, will we truly see the debate? I feel we will for June 27th, but I don't think we will for September. But let's pull on it. It's fun. Let's take a look. We're going to use the gold ones again. Here we go. So will we truly see the debate on June 27th, 2024? Sleepy Joe versus President Donald J. Trump. Here we go. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. It is going to happen, and Sleepy Joe's very defensive. Here we go. It's going to be a great act. Class act for sure. I can't wait to see. It's going to be a class act. So there's the 5 of Pentacles. It is happening, but I want more information. This is fun. 9 of Wands. Ooh, 10 of Swords. So all the backstabbing, betrayal of the people and lies to the people, Trump's going to really disclose a lot there on stage. It's going to be great. Yep, this is great. It's happening, and he's going to expose all the betrayal, the lies, the dirt. This is good. Oh, yeah, it's happening. Thank you for your question there, Lisa Ray. Yes, Allison Goodwin, thanks for being here. Trump needs to rip him a new one, literally rip off the mask. Yep, wouldn't that be fun? It's going to be fun for sure. It's right after Trump's birthday. It's going to be great. He wants to do it, so let's let him do it. Yeah. So let me take that question down. Hold on a second. So yeah, throw some more questions in the chat. We're going to move forward here. Any questions regarding the 3-letter agency, feel free. I know we've already went over it a little bit, but if you have more, go for it. I'm going to go through the live chat here and just randomly choose some questions. Here's one from Ravens_Wings33. Is it safe to not pay my property taxes on my car in South Carolina? Here we go. Yes or no? This will help other individuals as well. I know it's a personal question, but as long as it helps the collective, I will take it. Here we go. 5 of Wands. That's your energy of being conflicted, and that's okay. King of Wands. Present. Present energy. They're really hassling you, sending you letters or pressuring you. Fire energy. Let's see what else. No. 10 of Swords. So that's a no to your question. I'm not going to state your question and then say no because YouTube might flag me for giving you false advice. So I am not an advisor. Everyone knows I'm not a financial advisor either. So there you go. But the answer was a no. Don't fall under the pressure of what they're sending you. That goes for the 3-letter agency too. Because that's what they're doing. They're trying to see who's going to do it, who's going to go into fear mode, fight or flight, and just pay it because they're just so, they're so nervous that something's going to happen. So that's what they want. They want you guys to be scared so that you just pay it. Even if it's your last dollars. That's sick. That's terrible. So just be aware of that. It's all a game. It's all a mind game. Let's see the new comments here. Robert Branco. Now I have pulled on this and I've channeled this and used my crystal ball on this because I'm like, wow, if that's true, that'd be pretty cool. But no, it's not true. Most of that's fake news to get views on their channel or even on another platform as well. So just be careful. Use your discernment. Don't believe everything you're watching just because it's exciting and fun doesn't mean it's true. Let's see. Yeah, Barbie's met. Welcome. Rip off the Obama mask off too. I know, right? All of them. I would love them all on stage, all the actors, and then Trump just walk by and rip off every mask one by one. And then just tell us when they took them out. Tell us the story. We want the goods on it. But that'd be fun. For sure. But let's take a look at the chat here. New comments, taking a look here. Lisa Victoria, thank you so much. Let's see what you're saying over here. A lot of us are going through it. If we all take a stand, it will go away more quickly. Yes, I think you're referring to that 3-letter agency and the fear that's being, targeted at the people, sending you letters and stuff to create fear so that you do it. That's control. We're not supposed to be controlled. As we're evolving to higher consciousness, we don't allow to be controlled. You just don't tolerate that. And especially even by the government. No, none of us should be controlled. So thank you so much for throwing that in the chat and keeping people on their feet about that. Stay positive. As a collective, we can change and shift timelines. Very true. Denver had an explosion. Michelle E. Let's pull on this. Any more information in the chat regarding Denver having an explosion? Throw it in there and then I'll pull on it. More information. What kind of explosion? Where was it? Downtown Denver explosion. Well, let me Google search it real quick. Denver explosion. Images. Oh. All right, I see something. It looks like a building. Where is this? Oh, gas explosion suspected. Denver fire cites natural gas explosion. All right, here's something. I'll just pull this up real quick. Interesting. All right, let's take a look. So there's some pictures of it. They're trying to claim it's a natural gas explosion. I don't know. Let's see, is what they're claiming true? Or is this a cover-up for something else that they're cleaning out? Here we go. 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands in reverse, King of Wands, which is fire. Let's see what else we get. The Hanged Man, Enlightenment. So with the 3 of Wands being in reverse, I feel like they are covering it up. So about that territory, because 3 of Wands could be territorial. Let me remove the picture and put the cards back. Okay. So territorial in reverse. Then we have the 9 of Wands. And then we have the King of Wands. So it's definitely set on purpose. And the Hanged Man. 4 of Pentacles. It was controlled, so it was nothing to hurt anyone. Not intentionally, anyway. I don't know if anyone passed, but we have the Sun card. Sun card has a little one on it. We have the Knight of Cups. So there's some sort of healing to go along with this. So I have to ask it because it came through with a little one there. Was this to demolish a traffic ING site or hub or anything having to do with the dark and the littles? Here we go. Yes or no? King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, which is a defense card, protection type defense card. King of Pentacles is a yes. 3 of Cups is a yes. So we're probably going to hear more about some explosions going on. We have the Star card as well. Humanitarian. So it was inhumane what was going on there, and that is why it was demolished. Demolished by the good guys, yes or no? I think that's pretty clear, but let's just ask. Here we go. 8 of Cups, taking it out. Yep, definitely. And the Judgment card, it's a shake-up, it's an awakening. Yep, sending a message. And then the Hierophant. Oh yeah, this was definitely done by the good guys, taking it out. There's going to be more. This isn't just the first one. There's going to be a lot more going on. Yep, for sure. All right, well, great question. Thanks for bringing that up because it looks like it's a newer story here. But thank you. Let's take a look in the chat. I know we're running over an hour, and I do have a show tonight at 8 p.m., but tomorrow there won't be any shows because then there'd just be too many for people to catch up on. So I can't overdo it. Here's a good one from Steve. Thanks so much for your question. Will NESARA stop excessive lot rents on a home that is paid for and unfair HOA fees? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's take a look. Yeah, all that needs to change. All of that. HOA stuff's very annoying. I know all about that too well. Yep, takes forever too. But hey, let's take a look. Will Massara stop excessive lot rents on a home that is paid for and unfair HOA fees? Yes or no? Here we go. Ace of Swords, so that's a yes. Current position is the Ace of Wands. So there is activity. There is definitely, Mars is ruling this card. So there's a lot of action. It's taking action. They're going after it. Four of Cups. There's a new plan underway. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Yep, because it's been fraudulent. That's why. All of it. There's been so much fraud and taking of stealing money from the people, and then the Page of Swords, and then the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, it's going to be controlled and safe. It's not going to be like it's been, which is very corrupt. So there you go. Great question for sure. Yep. Joe Robinson, so true. HOA is unconstitutional. Very true. Thank you so much, Connie, for sharing my link. I forget to promote myself. So thank you. But yeah, so arcanashores.net is where you can find me for a personal reading and many other things that are offered. And my cards will be coming out very soon. Once the website guy is done, he's remodeling the website just for the cards. So it's going to be extra special. But you can find me at arcanashores.net. Always affordable $50 express readings, 4 questions, and I make you a customized video. As well as my Zoom readings. My 60-minute Zoom readings are only $144. One-on-one, face-to-face. It's awesome. But hey, speaking of that, I'm going to pick a random person from the chat who would like a personal reading right here, right now. Just to see what comes through. Spirit, what does Spirit want to tell you? Right here, right now. Throw an angel number in the chat. It's a number that consists of... 2 numbers. Let's do 2 numbers this time. So it's 2 digits. It's an angel number. And it's one of my favorite ones. So, ooh, here's a clue. But don't get it too fast. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Well, no, because if I give you guys a clue, then you're going to know. Shoot, it's already guessed. You guys already got it. This is awesome. Let me make sure you're the person that got it first, but it looks to me like you did. Oh my goodness. Wow. So on my end, and don't get mad if it looks different on your end, on my end, Joe Robinson got 88, and that is my year. That's the year I was born. It also, in, the numbers, how Tom Numbers does it, 88, he said, it means Trump. So, wow, cool. And it also means abundance for all. Infinity. Awesome. There's so many good meanings to 88. It's a great number. So, yes, Joe Robinson, you're going to get a personalized reading right here, right now. What does Spirit want to tell Joe Robinson? I'm going to use my gold cards for you. And yeah, just a reminder again out there for the super chats. Whoops, sorry, Joe Robinson. The super chats out there, preferably because YouTube's taking so much, you can do the Venmo link that's in the chat. But anyways, let's go forward here. Joe Robinson, I'm going to light a little sage, clear the energy from all the talk of the topics today. What is the message that Spirit would like to share with Joe Robinson today? Here we go. Four of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. King of Pentacles. 9 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles. So with the 4 of Pentacles, it is a beautiful energy of, sometimes it can mean holding back, but I feel like you're very protected at this time. There's spiritual protection around you. And it's also showing me that you're keeping something to yourself which is good. It's something fun. It's something underway that you're producing, you're making, or you're building. It might be a business that you're building, but there's something that you have kind of silently in the works, in the background, which is awesome. It's going to bring you to that King of Pentacles, which is financial security, and it's all you. I feel that you are the energy of the King of Pentacles, so you would be the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know what you're doing, but it's something you have underway. You haven't really told a whole lot of people. You might be just keeping it to yourself right now. 9 of Swords in reverse. You've brought yourself out of this energy. So that's why it's in reverse. So you've taken your power back from whatever or whoever was draining or stressing you out. 9 of Swords in reverse. 3 of Pentacles, that's you building a foundation. You're building something up all on your own. So let's see what else is coming. It's going to bring you to that King of Pentacles energy, though. Here we go. 10 of Cups. Wow. So you are going to reach the goal, the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is your vision. I feel like you visualized it. You've already have the feeling of how it's going to go, what it's going to be. Is this your own business or something? I feel like it's something you've always wanted to do, and you're doing it. You're doing it, and you're having fun with it. And the 10 of Cups, that's what we all like. The 10 of Cups is what we all strive. So whatever your dream is, you're making it happen. Let's see what else comes through. Yep, King of Swords or Queen of Swords, because you're a woman. Ace of Pentacles here. So the divine spirit is letting you know, definitely you're a go-getter for sure. King of Swords though as well. So stay with yourself. You're definitely in alignment with your true self, your true essence right now. So your creativity is probably spiked right now. Your intuition, all of it. You've already gone through the rebirth, the transformation. Now you're building. So you're reaching your goals. So spirit is your cheerleader here. Definitely not giving you anything negative here. It's more of a praise. So spirit's praising you for the accomplishments that you've made and your progress. So keep going. You are reaching your 10 of Cups shortly. That Ace of Pentacles also could be news coming in, something that's going to really help or shift things, maybe even quicker. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift from spirit. So something, or it could even be a download, an idea. Something's coming in for you that's going to help you out a lot, and maybe even give you an epiphany, like an aha moment. But I do feel that coming towards you. You're accomplishing your goals. So I feel you are a natural manifester. You're probably really good at manifesting, and that's part of this. And that might be why you're keeping it under wraps there with the 4 of Pentacles before you tell your close friends and family. But awesome. Beautiful reading. Beautiful. And I'm going to pull a little oracle card for you as well for Joe Robinson. Let's see. What would like to come through from Spirit? What would you like to share with Joe Robinson? Ooh, I like it. Okay. So it looks like this. Beautiful. And the back is the ocean. So it says, you have the power. Alchemize with elements. There is nothing that cannot be done or created. Harness that is all around you. Bearer of the light. Heal and be healed in love of the Creator. Wow. Very powerful words. So these are from Ascend from Within. So these are his beautiful cards. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed the message. That was just for you, Joe Robinson. That was awesome. All right. So there you go. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, again, it's arcanashores.net. Thank you for playing the game, Joe Robinson. Aw, so sweet. Appreciate you. All right. So now we're going to pull cards for the collective before we end the show. So for the collective, and I think I might use my own cards this time. 1 second. I'm going to grab them real quick. All right, here we go. So we're going to use the Arcana Shores Tarot deck. Gold edges. Gorgeous. So it's a sneak peek. You don't get to see all of them. because I'm not going to pull all of them. But I just feel like I want to use them. So let's do it before the launch party. So here we go. What is the message for the collective for May 16th, 2024? And yes, I'm going to light some sage, clear the energy. For May 16th of 2024, what is our message? What does the collective need to know? Here we go. Ooh. Now, he's pretty handsome, but that's the Fool card. So the Fool card, it's a little bit different than the other Fool cards you notice. He doesn't have all his baggage or his luggage with him, all right? He is ready. He's set intentions. He is ready for that new beginning, and he sees it. He sees the vision. He's looking into the horizon because he sees it. He knows it's there. It's there to touch. He's got it. He just has to take action. So taking a leap of faith or however you want to apply it. But that's the Fool card. So apply that to your life right now. See it, feel it. It's in reach. It can happen. So here we go. All right. So this energy, this is more of that Seven of Wands energy. So this is more about, sometimes it can be about defensiveness, protection. But in my deck, it's more about standing your ground. Standing your ground, knowing who you are, and not letting anyone pull any wool over your eyes. So you're definitely in control of who you are. And with that Fool card, in other decks, they make it more immature, but I don't see it that way. It's an Aries energy. They're not that way. When they have a vision or a goal, they go after it unapologetically. So that's what I see here. You're standing your ground. So take this how it applies in your life. This is for today, for the collective. But take action. Stand your ground. Protect yourself from others so they don't take advantage of you. Set boundaries. Let's see what else we have here. All right, the Ace of Swords. So that's about also standing in your truth, speaking your truth, having integrity as well, success, victory. So this is awesome. So those of you that are taking a leap of faith right now, or now you're feeling inspired to, and I feel this is for those of you that have had an idea on the back burner, something that maybe you're in a 3D job still and you just can't stand it anymore, because as you evolve, you're not going to be able to. So whoever this is for, maybe it's about a relationship. You just can't stand the person anymore because they're so 3D or whatever. I'm just giving examples, but take it how it applies. You can do it. You can get yourself out of anything that's not fitting anymore. So here we go. Wow. All right. I love this one. So this is my Five of Wands. I see Five of Wands much differently than other decks. But my Five of Wands, this is not only sometimes in a negative way. If it's in reverse, it would be inner conflict. This is not. This is upright. This is more about celebration of overcoming any conflicts, any stresses, any blockages that you've maybe put yourself, in positions where you kind of blocked yourself from your own happiness because you're taking care of other things and other people. Stop people pleasing. That's the answer here. Hold on one second. Let's see what else we get. The Knight of Cups. You guys might know that person, but yes, that's the Knight of Cups. So bringing good news. Good news is coming in. Celebration right here with that Five of Wands, and then good news coming in. So also your manifestations are coming in. So it's not only about news or a message or someone coming. It could be someone coming into your life to help and add to the situation. So whoever that is in your life, maybe there's one of your friends is such a blessing and someone who really encourages you to do your best. That's someone you want to hang on to. You want to be surrounded by those around you that encourage you, uplift you, empower you. If anyone around you that doesn't do that and has jealousy or envy, they need to go. But this is clearly showing that there's someone in your life, possibly coming in your life, that does that and inspires you. Or you could take it another way as something, good information coming in, good news coming into the people, to you, however it applies. The Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is about, as you can see, he's meditating, he's manifesting, he's visualizing. He's in the feels. He feels it. He feels, and he's bringing it in. He's calling it in. Now that fourth cup that he's holding, usually in other decks, it's like coming out of the sky, like some random hand. But I don't have it that way because we have control. We have control of our future. We have control of what we're manifesting. When you're in that love frequency, that's when they're going to come in. If you're not, and if you're in a different negative timeline, then it's not going to come in. But this guy here, this is showing the collective. The collective is learning about their powers. They're learning about concentration, the feeling, the visual, the excitement, bringing the vibration of what you're trying to manifest to life. So you must match that manifestation frequency. If it's a person, if it's your Knight of Cups, this is an example. If it's your Knight of Cups or your Princess of Cups, whatever, if you're male or female, take it out how it resonates. So if you're manifesting a person, a certain type of person, then you have to match that frequency. You have to be that fine example of that before you can call it in to match your frequency. So that goes with anything, career, anything, okay? So whatever it is, Four of Cups guy right there, he is manifesting. So as a collective, the whole message here is about calling in your desires and your dreams. And remembering back with the Fool card over here, nothing is out of our reach. Everything is possible. If you can imagine it, it's possible. And that is true. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, standing your ground, not letting anyone walk all over you. Five of Wands, celebrate it. See it. Be excited about it. You have no inner conflict here. Knight of Cups, take it how it resonates. It could be a beautiful person coming in your life out of nowhere to inspire you. There are earth angels. They do come to us in many forms. Sometimes they don't stick around, but they definitely do serve a great purpose for us. But the ones that are lifelong, the Knight of Cups symbolizes someone lifelong to always be there. So it could mean that, or it could just mean good news coming towards you. What you've been hoping for is coming. And then this Ace of Swords here, stand in your truth. Stand in alignment with yourself and keep manifesting. Four of Cups. So you have the power. But I believe overall, this collective, especially with all your energy right here, you see how positive this is. It's because of all of you that are here watching right now are very positive, and you guys are all in high spirits and fun-loving people. So that's probably why we have these such beautiful readings. It's your energy coming through. And even if you're watching this later, this is meant for you. Take it how it resonates, for sure. But thank you all. I'm going to pull one more card. We're going to do a card from AC Layton's deck here, an oracle. So what is the oracle card for May 16th, 2024? And then we're going to wrap up the show. Here we go. Ooh, I like it. Okay, so it's about crystals, the first word here. But look how pretty. I have to show them off because I love the ocean, and there's the moon over the ocean. Gorgeous. So this one says, crystals, plants, elements, and such serve as a channel, a connection. Very true. Use these tools in light and love for healing. These are Mother Gaia's tools to assist. And always love Mother Gaia as she is, the true mother of all. Wow, I love that one. So definitely, wow. And Mother Ocean right there on the card. Beautiful. I need to go to the ocean, actually. That just makes you want to. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys if you're available. I will be back on live tonight. I'm going to share screen with my own channel here. So tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live in 8 hours, it actually says. So AI history and the future of AI. And can we stop it? I hope we can stop some of it at least. Some of it's okay and beneficial, but not when it comes to replacing humans or babies or whatever, animals too. It's getting a little crazy out there. And especially the food. We don't want AI food, but it's there. It's out there. But that's tonight at 8 p.m., so it'll be a lot of fun. So if you think of any questions for this show, go ahead. Throw them down below this video, and I'll pull them up on the next show tonight. But anyways, you guys have a gorgeous day. Enjoy. And also celebrate you every day. But stay positive. And all goodness is coming to all of us. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.